There we go. Put the game face on. Whew. Let me see the war face. Okay. Anyways, what is up, YouTube? And anybody who might be following me out there here on the YouTube thingamajiggers. Doing a little bit something different here, partially motovlog related. This is, nobody challenged me to do this. I just decided to do it after watching, you know, Blue Bike and Doyle got himself some Vegemite and tried it and had a little bit of difficulty there. And a lot of Americans do. I will start this out by saying that like 20 years ago, I bought a house and inside was a jar. The guy who owned it before us was an Aussie. He's from Australia. And he left behind a can of Foster's in the fridge, a can of Foster's, and a little jar of Vegemite, and with a little bow on it. So I drank the beer and tried the Vegemite, and I'm what they call a super taster, and you can Google that. So anyways, just had to say that because all my life I've been just, what people would call a picky eater, or a fancy mouth, as my grandma would call me. So yeah, I've got a sensitive tongue, so this may not go well for me, is what I'm saying. But I did try it 20 years ago, and I just, you know, like a lot of people did, I actually took out probably what would have been about the amount, from what I understand, about half a gram's worth, which is about what you would normally spread from what I've been researching on the YouTubes and with Mr. TPR's video. So I had, you know, that much on the end of a knife, and I, you know, onto the tongue, and yeah, it was like, I didn't hate it, but I remember vividly that it was like, I told the person I was with, I said, wow, I said, this is like if you took a piece of toast that was just barely a little bit too burnt, and then put like 10 times more salt on it than me, a salt lover, would ever put on it, because I routinely put salt on my breakfast toast, or toast whenever I do toast. If I feel like putting salt on it, I'll put some pretty good amounts. And so I was like, yeah, like 10 times more salt than I would normally ever put on a piece of toast. And but I knew you know, as a seasoning, I knew I didn't know exactly how to, you know, use it on whatever. It was just like straight out of the jar. So I didn't hate it, but I remember vividly it was very, very strong, very salty, and that's all I recollect though, because that was 20 years ago, and kind of never thought I'd ever have the balls to try again. But after seeing so many of my American friends out there failing at it, I'm going to give it a whirl. And like I said, prefacing it with me being a fancy mouth, picky eater, mega taster, super taster, mega taster. So we'll find out if I can hack it, or I'm gonna do. I mean, look at this. I don't have a bucket nearby to spit it out. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna put it on a piece of toast, butter the toast, and then that on top, from what the amount that I can see, and I'm gonna eat it. And worst case scenario, first off, here's the Vegemite. Right there. Oh, look at that. Put it that way. There we go. Not the craft version. This is directly from, see, where is it bottled or made here? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Bega Cheese Limited, or Bega Cheese Limited. Melbourne, Port Melbourne, One Vegemite Way, Port Melbourne, Victoria, 3207, Australia. So, this is from the source. It's not the potentially Americanized craft version, which I'm sure is kind of the same, but I just want to make sure it's actual true life, real world Vegemite. So, and I've got, you know, I've heard the tradition is to, you know, use the cheapest bread that's kind of past its prime. So I've got some bread here, $1.39 for a loaf of bread, white bread, and it expired on July 5th. Today is July 9th. It's about 9:20 in the morning. So I'm gonna do one of these. Let's see. There's no green on them, so about as good as new. There you go. Little white bread action there. Yeah, feeling a little bit old. Okay. Gotta save it for later. Okay. Go you right there. Oh yeah, I got it set to dark because that's where I prefer my toast. I like a little burtiness to my toast. We're gonna crack this open while we wait for it. I'm not gonna smell it. I'm not gonna taste it. I'm just gonna crack this open so you can hear that it's a fresh seal. And there's not sound effects going in there. I'll bring it up close so you can see. Vegemite. Oh. Here it comes. Oh, yeah, oh, there we go, see? In fact, let me get it over where it's going to crack open. Oh, there it is. There we go. Oh, yeah. There it is. Oh, look at the glistening goodness in there. That is, man, I gotta tell you, I've had this now for like 3 days now. 4 days maybe. Anyways, you can check my Instagram, I'll check that. I'll put the real date over here, that I got this. And I've been hanging on to it, man, but I gotta tell you, every time I'm thinking about, you know, whipping up a piece of toast here, and as soon as this pops up, I'm gonna get it done because I got my butter going. It's the Tillamook from Oregon here, good stuff. And as soon as that pops, this is going in with belly because my mouth has been watering, I swear. Just thinking about it, so I'm gonna get this open here because this is gonna pop here any second. It's probably gonna make me jump because they always do. Like a Jack in the Box. Oh yeah, look at that. That's some good looking butter. Look at that. Oh yeah. Okay. Should be any second. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Not gonna smell it, gonna look at it though. It's got some good shine. Look at that. Some good surface tension. Oh yeah. Vegemite. Oh yeah. Okay, come on. Oh, I can smell that toast toasting. Come on, toasty toast. I'm gonna get my butter ready. Getting my butter ready. I use a lot of butter. Like a lot. I like my butter. I like my butter. I like hot butter on my breakfast toast. I rock it out. Baby brother. Baby brother to the boogie to bang bang, the boogie to the beat. A beat so unique. Alrighty, come on there. Oh yeah, look at that. That's some butter. That's some good butter action. Come on. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Gotta have me Vegemite. I know it's gonna spook me. Ever since I was a little kid, it's pretty rare when it doesn't spook me. Because I'm kind of like anticipating, even though I'm like casual about it here. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna get it. 3. Oh shit, see? God damn it. I was gonna count down 3, 2, 1, and that got me on 3. Okay, ow, hot. Very hot. Ow, Okay. Whew. There we go. Oh, look at that. There you go. Look at that. And let that melt into it really good so it's nice and. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Get all the edges. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. Okay. That melt into a little bit. Don't want to adulterate my Vegemite. Oh yeah. There we go. There it is. Oh, I'm just gonna do hopefully the right amount. Right there. Look at that. That's your half a gram. Exactly. That's exactly half a gram. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah. Not gonna be able to really see it much in there. Oh yeah, I can. Make sure it's spread out there good. Oh yeah. There we go. All right, here we go. Cheers, Australia. Vegemite on toast and butter. That's actually exactly how much salt I put on my toast when I put salt on it. Wow. I actually add a little bit more. I kind of think maybe I put a little, not enough. There we go. Okay. We got a little extra on there. Oh yeah, see now that little insignia is darkened out. So why do Americans not like this? Well, it kind of actually. Yeah, see, if I'd have doubled up that first scoop that I put on there, that would have been about, I think, the perfect amount. Because that little extra I added brings out the Vegemite flavor. And it's exactly what I remember, except for the last time I did it, I remember it being very, very, very salty. But that was, of course, by itself, just straight off the knife. And I didn't know what to expect either. I had no clue what Vegemite was supposed to taste like. So, this is really good, actually. All right, well, that's a winner. Vegemite. Yeah, that officially goes in my my seasonings and spreads list. Yeah, cool. So that's what happens when you conquer your fear. You go online, you pay attention to what people who've been eating it for a long time, what they say about it, especially, you know, because they say, when Australians watch the videos and you read in the comment section on YouTube, they're always saying, you know, that's not the way you eat it, and that's not the way you eat it. So you find the ones that are proper, and you read in the comments, and Australians are chiming in and say, oh yeah, finally, you know, that's the way you're supposed to do it. And yes, that's the way you're supposed to do it. So I think that was the way you're supposed to do it. And as it is, and like I say, you know, I've been labeled a picky eater all my life, which I know isn't true. It's just I taste things pretty intensely. And, you know, it's just one of them weird survival genes that has kicked in on some people. So anyways, for a picky eater to blindly just pick up the Vegemite, spread it, because I mean, see, that's the amount right there that I took out. Let me get it lined up there right for you, right there. See, that's about as big a dollop as my entire pinky finger tip. The first knuckle fits about half of it if you did it on a diagonal to there. Pachow, that's how much I put on there. So, as far as I know, that would be about, at least for my taste buds, that was about perfect amount. Because you get that little extra flavor to it, a little bit of saltiness. Yeah, Vegemite. It's a winner. Next time I'm going to try it, I'm going to be doing a series of these I'm going to do the Vegemite. Well, I mean, I already know now what it tastes like on here. But just in case, because I don't like wasting my food, but just in case that didn't work out, I was going to put a little Jif peanut butter on top and eat it that way. But man, it's good by itself. That's good stuff. Nice. Vegemite. I like it. All right. Well, there you go, Mr. TPR. Governor 947. Any Australians who might be out there watching, I hope I did it justice for you. I'm not gonna yet put it on, on the end of a knife again like that and just eat it yet. But I can see that happening one of these days because I like salty things, and this has got actually a really good under flavor to it. Really good, actually. So yeah. Good job, Vegemite. All right. Y'all have a good day. Bye. All right. Part 2 is kind of, I guess, a brunch now. It's 10:37. Early, not too long after. But I did a couple of hot dogs. So I'm going to try some Vegemite on the buns with a little bit of butter. A little bit of butter. A bit of butter. Oh, yeah. There's that part. Okay. Make sure I don't get a whole bunch of butter in there. There's the Vegemite. The Vegemite. Oh, that's good stuff. There we go. I don't know if I can see myself doing that. There we go. Oh, what do we got there? Oh, that's a lot. That's about what I did last time on the piece of toast. There we go. So we'll see how this goes with a hot dog. Normally don't use butter with a hot dog. I mean, unless you want to, but since we're doing Vegemite, just gonna try to get it to spread a little even. So one of the problems is it's not as hot here as it would be down in Australia, so it takes a little coaxing to get it to spread. But that's looking good. Take a hot dog in there. Normally I would do a little bit of mustard with my hot dog. But we got Vegemite. Oh, there we go. Little Vegemite. Little Vegemite. Ah! Don't fall apart. That's another winner. It imparts a kind of a sweetness to the hot dog, which is weird because it's a salty kind of tasting spread there, condiment. Very good on a hot dog. Vegemite and hot dogs works. Yep. Confirmed good. Vegemite and hot dogs. A little bit of butter. Probably good without butter too. But the hot dog buns are dry anyway, so a little bit of butter helps. I'm not gonna bother with mustard on it. That would probably overpower the taste, I would imagine. Yeah, people, wherever you are, regardless of country of origin, Vegemite's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, thanks for watching. That was the end of part 2. So I'm not sure if there's gonna be a part 3, because I was figuring, oh, it's gonna be this big, you know, difficult thing to find things that it's gonna taste good with. No, it's a good tasting spread. Oh, all right, later.